favorite item in the show, if I'm allowed to have favorites, sorry. There's nothing like the feeling and the look of a candle in a window. And nobody does it better than our friends at Bethlehem Lights. This is their biggest candelabra. It's their 3-tier, and we've got it, again, sale price, clearance sale priced at under $40, $37.96. Now, I don't want you to think of it as just a window candle. This could be for the mantelpiece. Could be the centerpiece of your dining room table. The sideboard that you have in your dining room. Because these are the new version of LED, they give the perfect glow, and they are adjustable. So you can move them up and down to get the best view. And no one has the type of timer control system that Bethlehem Lights has. Now, here's what I've got left. In front of me, I've got the polished bronze. There's 850 of them remaining, and that is it. There's a brushed pewter that's very limited. I think we've got less than 5 dozen of those. There's the polished, that's polished brass. On that, that's about 400, but that's usually the most popular. And then we have a polished nickel. I have Bethlehem Lights candles in every window of my farmhouse. I don't use them just at Christmas. They are up every night of the year. The quality of Bethlehem Lights is commercial quality lighting, so they were designed for that. Let me bring in my expert. Chad Johnston is a seasonal lighting expert. Chaz, this is the ultimate control panel, if you will. It's almost like a little built-in computer at the bottom that controls the way these lights work. Nobody else in the industry can offer what Bethlehem Lights can.
Thank you, Dano. Great to see you. By the way, before we talk about how we evolved, let's talk about the history of lit window candles in the actual windows. You tell the story very well. If you don't mind just sharing that quick history with me, Dan.
Well, again, you started the beginning. You're better at dates because I always forget the dates.
No, I'm actually talking about in the 1800s when people used to actually put burning candles in their windows. Go ahead.
They called it a welcome window. And that was a sign to a weary traveler that they could potentially stop at that house for either, a bowl of soup or maybe even a place in which to stay. But it was a way of welcoming people in. And it still feels that way, a couple hundred years later when you see a house with candles in the window.
And there was another tradition that started in Germany, actually made its way over here, where people actually used to clip real burning candles in their Christmas trees.
Yes.
They still do. But talk about evolution. We went from that, a little bit dangerous, to electric, now battery operated, and you're showing right there, cool to the touch. Those are 20 micro LED lights stacked on top of each other, 60 in total in the candelabra, and all the latest and greatest features and functions, from a 6 and an 8 hour timer if you're doing this, if you're decorating around your house, or a photo cell with a 6 or 8 hour timer if you're putting these in your window. And the decorations are endless. Put them in your windows, decorate them around your house. They are just a masterpiece that are super, super bright.
I want to point out the only reason these are clearance sale price, this is not antiquated technology. It's not outdated. It's just so popular that we're down to our finite numbers for the entire year. There are no reorders on this particular style. And they are gorgeous. I was not a fan of LED when it first came out, Chad. Either were you as a lighting expert. But now LED is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And it's the technology that Bethlehem Lights, we've been doing this for so many years. We started with battery operated lights in 2005. Every year we figure out how to make it brighter. We make the battery life last longer. You're showing right there the different features. Everything's underneath so that you have this beautiful look on the outside. There's the 6-8 hour timer, the photo cell feature if you want to use that. It even has a flicker button that you're seeing to the right. If you push that in, it will give a natural random flickering effect. We've thought of everything. And then underneath is also where you put your 3D batteries. And this part's really important, Dano. As you know, 3D batteries is going to get you over 1,000 hours of battery life. Just to put that in perspective, 6-hour timer, you're getting 5.5 months of glow time before you need to change the batteries.
See, I wanted candles in every window, but I'm not blessed to have electrical outlets underneath every window in this old farmhouse.
Right.
I was running extension cords up stairways during the holidays. It was ridiculous. Or I'd go through 2 sets of batteries in a month. Now it's 5 months on the same batteries with 3 candles in one window. They are gorgeous. Now, by the way, they also give you 3 glass replacement tips. The only reason why they do that, some people have cats, okay? That's the only reason, because you've got durable LEDs, but these can break, so they give you replacements. I've got the polished bronze in front of me. Here's the brushed pewter, polished brass, and the polished nickel. Chad, to you and your family, you work all year long to make Christmas special. I hope this year is even more special for you and the people that you work with. Thank you.
Thank you, Dano. So great to see you. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Take care.
You too.
I've got one more item and that's it? That's it?